Good afternoon, everybody. No, I'm good. Thank you, Jerry. So it's Wypler. So Wypler. Yeah, there you go. Pretty easy. Yeah, my mom said I need to tell the people at Fox that because they said they botched it all the time during the broadcast. So, yeah, that's all right. Hey, listen, it happens. Wypler, yep. So like a whip, WHIP-ler. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, just so if you guys are asking, that's how you say it. But at the end of the day, it's all the same. I thought it was a great experience. I mean, my first time kind of getting thrown into the fire. I mean, couldn't really handled it any better than like kind of just keeping your mind right. I mean, I'm so thankful that I have Coach Stud and all the guys on the line in my corner, and they really helped me through it. I mean, obviously you get a little anxiety, get a little nervous before that, and I think that's part of it. And being able to handle that, I mean, Josh Myers reached out, Wyatt Davis, all those older guys that were here last year and kind of know me and were able to kind of talk me through some of my worries and some things I was worried about going to the game. And I'm just really excited that how it went, and that we got a win, got out of Minnesota 1-0. I found out I think midweek. So I mean I was preparing anyway. You always have to like you're the starter. Like we talked about last time, like the Michigan State game last year. You found out a day's notice that we had three guys out, and guys were already prepared. Like they were the starter, and you saw that game win. So I think a lot of the last year lessons we learned from COVID of always having to be prepared really helped me. Oh, I think that was, I mean, huge. It was so beneficial that I had all those reps under my belt coming to the game. I think it gave me a lot more confidence that knowing that I go against the best linemen in the country every single day here. And like the saying goes, iron sharpens iron. So going to that game, I felt prepared, I felt ready. And like you said, I think all those reps definitely helped. I think it's just okay. Let's roll. I mean, it's the next man up mentality. I think I was ready in my head. I knew my job. I knew that I had four of the guys counting on me, and not even my four of the offensive line, but the whole team counting on me to do my job. So in that moment, it's just okay. Let's go. Put the hard hat on, and go to work. That's a question for Coach Day and Coach Stud. So I'm still preparing like I'm the starter, and until I'm told otherwise. I think I graded out a champion, so yeah, pretty well. I thought I played pretty well. Yeah, I mean, obviously, every game, like Coach Stud always says, you never play a perfect game. So going to every game, always take that out of your head. But I mean, there's always a few plays where you're kind of like, oh, if I would have done this, or if this would have happened, that could have been a touchdown. But it's a good learning lesson. I think like just because it didn't go right in that one moment doesn't mean you have to frown upon it for too long. You can learn from it and move on and get it right from now this week. Yeah. I thought that was pretty impressive. Like thinking about it after the game, I think I was talking to maybe my mom. She's not really too familiar with football. I was kind of just explaining to her that like everybody that played started at a different position than they previously have in their life, and like just with that said, she couldn't believe it because how well we played, and like you wouldn't have known. I think if any normal person watched the game, that was the case. So I thought it went pretty well. I think that just gives us more confidence going to this game. That now that we have one game under our belts at those positions, that we're able to do it, and now we're able to build off of it. Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, I'm definitely the middle of it. I was making jokes like I'm the midget of the group because everyone's 6'6", 6'7", 6'9", and so I was kind of joking around that like I'm kind of the short guy in the middle. But yeah, I mean, I love it. I think I got four great guys playing next to me, and I'm excited to see what we can do this season. Yes, in high school I played both tackles, left tackle and right tackle. Yeah, exactly. It was kind of funny. I was like joking, and I'm like, I could do your job, and they all look at me like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously now looking at the forecast pregame, so it was going to rain, and I mean, not definitely not ideal, but sometimes in life, not everything's going to be ideal, as we all know. So we kind of just got to grab the bull by the horns and roll with it. No, that was my error and my mistake. So I got to get that right for going into this week.
or a play that you look back on that you were proud of, or something we did that you feel best about?
I think the win as in a whole, I think just the win I feel very proud of as my first start, just winning the game. I think we all played very well. Obviously, there's mistakes that we got to clean up, but I'm really just proud of the win.
Was there anything that you had to make up for because you were working mostly with the second team during fall camp?
Not really. I think we all really have good chemistry in the old line room, whether you're the first team or second team. I think we all kind of really blend together and have a very tight knit unit. So I think just going up with the first team, I don't really think much changed. I mean, I know Paris isn't there. There's media guys I play next to. I don't think much changed. Just getting the certain communications down during the week, but that only takes a day or two just to feel like what they like, how they like the presence of me, double teams, and stuff like that. So no, I don't think it was too much of a change.
Is
You
it
guys
any
don't
tougher?
huddle, so it's kind of you can't really get a feel maybe for how CJ is looking. But did you sense a change in him as the game went on? From a
Oh yeah. I think CJ played amazing. I know like the first half maybe it didn't go as way as he planned, but I think he came out strong in the second half. I think at halftime you kind of see it in his eye that he really had the eye of the tiger going into the second half, and I think that kept the offense definitely focused because we saw him ready to go. And we're like, all right, listen, he got this. Let's just roll for him. We can block maybe a second longer, and he'll deliver the ball, in which he did.
does he ever talk to you guys on the sideline?
Oh yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, he definitely always comes up, tells great job, or hey, maybe do this, or I need this, or whatever it may be. Luke, that snap was low, whatever it could possibly be. But yeah, he's definitely becoming a great leader and becoming somebody that this team looks to in those moments.
What are your impressions of Oregon, and how much better do you have to be this year?
I think Oregon's a great team. I think it's going to be a great challenge here at the Horseshoe. I'm excited to get the fans back in and see how much they can disrupt this game, see how loud they can get. So I think overall, I think we just got to be us. That's all that matters. Like CJ always says, he was just focused on us. If we can take care of what we need to do, the game will go smoothly.
I think you're the only offensive lineman we get to talk to this week. But with Thibodeau going out of that game last week, had y'all talked about just what to expect from them with or without him?
Yeah, I think we're preparing like he's playing, which is what we have to do. So no matter what happens, if he's out there or not, he's a great player. He's obviously a great, tremendous talent. So I think we have our game plan ready and how we're going to block him. And I think Dewan and Nick are so excited for the challenge of being able to get after him.
There was a play earlier in the game where CJ kind of did that half roll and it looked like you were out there by yourself and there were two guys that blocked you, got caught in between. And then later, similar play, I think it was Garrett's touchdown. You kind of did your job there. You picked that guy up and gave CJ the space. And did you feel yourself kind of learning throughout that game and kind of figuring things out on the fly?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that was kind of like the one of those plays where you can look back on and say, all right, maybe we didn't get the first time, but definitely now, the second time, we've seen it once, now we know what to do. So, like you said, like everything kind of a learning moment, and that was definitely one of them.
Luke, Stud likes to tell a story about the days after the Alabama game, you're sending him film from in here and asking for critiques and stuff like that. How much of that kind of drive prepared you and helped you to play well Thursday?
I think a lot of that was just the preparation that I had and the confidence I had going into the game. Like obviously there was nerves, a little anxious, all those kind of things going on, butterflies. But in the back of my mind, I knew after those games, after the national championship game I was in here, I knew I put in the work. I knew I was ready, and I think that gave me a lot of confidence to go into the game and help myself and help the four guys around me play very well.
With all that preparation, were there any plays in which you felt unprepared, that you just didn't know what was
Oh, no, never. I think our coaching staff does such a great job preparing us week in and week out for whatever we see. That's one thing I kind of said on the sideline during the game. The coach stood. I'm like, wow, like there's not a thing out here that's going on that we don't know, that we can't say before snap that all right, this is happening.
You saw Minnesota playing like 7 offensive linemen. Would you guys like to do that?
Oh, I think that would be great. I think anybody would love to do that. We always want to run the ball, so yes.
Maybe get some
Couple more
tackle
questions.
snaps there?
Excuse me.
Get some snaps at tackle then?
Oh, hopefully. Hey, listen, I play quarterback too. Who knows?
Is it any tougher to prepare when you don't necessarily know for sure whether you're going to be that starting center on Saturday?
No, because I think every week you have to prepare like you're to be the starter. Because, like you said, one COVID test, one anything, you could be in there.
And you mentioned getting some advice from guys like Josh and Why. Did you get any advice from Harry going into that first
Oh yeah, I think Harry was instrumental in that, helping me out and being able to kind of talk me through things and kind of keep me level-headed.
On Trayvon's play, just what did you see from your vantage point because he came out from out in space and then had to navigate through traffic? What did you
see on his touchdown?
As a true freshman, that kid's a really unbelievable talent. I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do for the years to come. But yeah, I saw him grab the ball and I saw him take off and hit that gear, and nobody was catching him. So I thought it was pretty spectacular.
Did you know mine ran the wrong way?
No, all I saw was a touchdown. That's all that matters.
Most non-football players, you said that CJ had the eye of the tiger. How did you know he was locked in?
I mean, just in the locker room, you could tell like he wasn't doubting himself. He wasn't anything. He was just ready to go. He wanted to get back out there. He thought he had something else to prove, and which he did.
What did it do for the whole group? I mean, the word was y'all might have some trouble running against these guys, and suddenly Mayan Williams looks like Usain Bolt. And what did it do for the whole group when a play like that early in the game?
I definitely think it brings the electricity. It definitely takes the air out of the stadium, like we like to say. I mean, I think mine hit the hole and hit it hard, and he took off. He had one guy to beat, and he did it. So for us, I think we knew going into the game we were pretty confident what we were capable of doing, and we executed well.
One more question for
Coach Stentz says you're almost maniacal in how you prepare and you're always here. Can you just talk about that and where did it come from? I mean, you're talking about film study of weights and how it works.
For me, I mean, I love this. This is what I love to do. I think this is my job. I mean, obviously, I'm also a student, but this is something that I love to do, and it is really hard work when you love to do something. Like I'm pretty sure everyone heard the saying is like, when you love something, it never feels like you work a day in your life. And so I love to do this. I mean, the film, working out, it's just I can't wait to do it. Like it's every week I like watching film. I mean, I'm excited to be able to break down film. It's like one of my hobbies. So yeah, no, I think that just comes with the job. I don't really think I do anything spectacular. It's just it's things I've been doing my whole career, even high school, and now it's just translating to the stage.
With that said, what just jumps out at you about Oregon's defense? I mean, obviously the Justin Flo kid had a very active game, especially in the second half, et cetera. Just what jumps out at you?
I think they're a very good defense. I think they're very talented. They have a lot of speed and play fast, play downhill, and I'm excited to see what we're able to do against them.
I think part of the requirement of being centers we have a quote philosophers of poets.
Yeah, I don't got much for you there. Dr. Seuss, maybe? But, yes.
Great, Luke. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Luke.